Alright guys, we just came down from the Istiklal shopping street. I'm not sure if that's what this still is, but it was kind of just a continuation of it with similar shops. Maybe not as high-end, but certainly it's all retail as far as like jewelry and different things. There was actually a lot of music stores right here, which was really neat to see that there's such a demand for musical instruments. There are a lot of guitar shops and things back there. But we came down this way trying to find the Galata Tower, which I've actually just come upon here, as you can see behind us. So it looks like at the top, there's a platform up there. Probably has a wicked view of the entirety of Istanbul here. Probably see the Asian side as well as a whole of the European side here. But we're gonna go over here. Look, what was the price? Do you remember? It's like 30
lira, yeah.
30 lira, so it's about 425 USD, I guess. And I'm assuming that'll get you entrance up to the top, and maybe along the way there's a bit of a factoid we can give you as we go. But here's just a nice view from back a little ways. We're gonna head over here. There's a bunch of lazy dogs bathing in the sun, and a bunch of dudes trying to, you know, sell flowers and you know, ice creams, and you know, take the photo with, you know, the rabbits and stuff over here, which is really odd. They have some guy trying to get people to take photo with some bunny rabbits, but maybe that's more specifically for the kids and stuff. But there's some of these lazy dogs here. Yeah, kind of a neat little area so far. It's not terribly crowded right now. What day is it? Friday, huh? Friday, a little after 1, not terribly packed. Come around the corner and give you a little bit of the view of the tower from the base here. There was a little fountain over here we were just reading about. It wasn't anything too spectacular, but I'll kind of show you that real quick. It was just kind of a old fountain that was once somewhere else, and they moved it over here for whatever reason. Kind of neat looking, but nothing to write home to Ma about, I guess. That's just there, that fountain. Then there's a little bit of factoid on this little obelisk back over here. But I'll stand back here and get a view up to the top. Yeah, we're gonna go over here. So if you come over here, you see this little trolley behind me. That's where they've got the tickets there. So we're gonna head over there and probably grab a couple tickets. All right, we just got ourselves 2 tickets, 60 Turkish lira total. And that came out roughly to about $8, I'd say. And it looks like we just head around the corner just here and head up. Alright guys, we just got in here. We took the elevator up to the 6th floor. Just so you're aware, they do take credit cards down there at that little booth. So we were able to pay by card instead of using some of our cash that we've been using to walk around and you know, get snacks and stuff. But yeah, it was a neat little game there. Kind of teach you a little bit of information about the area and some neat little views so far out some of these windows here. See if I can get that to, there we go. But just behind me there, it looks like the stairway that continues up. So you are aware it does bring you up to the 6th floor, so you don't have to walk up as far as you might think, but there is a little bit of stairs to climb, it looks like. All right, so we came up one more floor. There's a pretty wicked little model here of this kind of the entirety of this portion of Istanbul, with what looks like the major sites kind of elevated to give you an idea of what they are and where they are. And of course there's just insane views all around. I wonder, let's see. Not exactly able to get that to focus, but kind of show you some views as we go around the corners here. What you got?
I've got the Galata Tower.
Oh, I see there, yeah.
And these chaps down here having a barbecue.
Oh, on their patio, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. Look at these guys having a little rental. That's a beautiful spot to sit. These ladies are just sitting in the sun here.
I bet that's an Airbnb.
Something. They got the spot though.
Yeah, they sure do.
So this bridge here is the bridge where you'll see all the fishermen lined up, and as you can see there, those little figures, those are all the men fishing there, and women. I saw a couple women fishing. So this must be Hagia Sophia on the left, And then as you can see, the 6 minarets there. Minarets, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a dead giveaway that that's the blue mosque there. They seem a lot further away from each other than they actually are from over here, don't you think?
Right? Yeah.
Well, let's just kind of keep zooming around the corner here, and we'll just keep giving you a little bit of view out of the window as we go. I want to use these, but being that it's a pandemic on, probably not wanting to touch too many things. So if you see here, this is the Asian side of Istanbul, the city, and also of Turkey, obviously, itself. But here's the Asian continent here, and then this is the European continent that we're on here. I've been seeing this wicked, let's see if I can see it. It looks like a radio tower or something. It's really massive. It's kind of grainy in this since there's a bit of smog and things of that nature, so you can't really see it. But it's an impressive looking tower, I'll tell you that. There's all kinds of beautiful sights from up here. Thought this is kind of neat. There's this little screen here, and it has all these different sites. And if you push it, then it'll highlight it for you there. See as it's turning on and off as I push it. Pretty neat. Pretty intense little model here.
Look, there's one with 6 minarets over there.
Oh, nice. So just down there is where we started our little journey, I think. Yeah, totally right there. That was where we first pointed out this tower. Kind of neat. That's the, so I guess back, can't really see it necessarily. I was trying to see if you could see the shopping street. There's actually some dudes around the corner. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. That one way up on the hill, huh?
Mm-hmm.
This mosque way over here looks like it has 6 minarets. Grainy again, like I was saying earlier, but kind of neat either way. Just kind of going around. There's these dudes working right here, and the guy's just harnessed. Pretty crazy guys. There's this guy right here. Braver than me, that's for sure. That's why he gets paid the big bucks. Another view from this other side. So it looks like the stairs continue to go up another floor, and I think we'll head up. Okay, so we've made it to the top of the tower, and it looks like there's a amazing observation deck that wraps the entirety of this top here. There's a really neat inlay in the floor here, and I'm not sure if that's trying to point out east or what that direction is exactly. Maybe safe to say, but beautiful dome up here. So the name of the tower roughly translates to the Tower of Christ, and upon completion in 1348, it was the tallest building in Istanbul, and it looks like I did some dimensions here. At the tip of the architectural point, it's 220 feet tall, or 67 meters. I'm assuming there's like an antenna or something up there. It looks like the top of this floor that we're on is 207 feet, or 52 meters, and the the walls, excuse me, are roughly 12 feet or 3.7 meters thick at some points, which is pretty legit. I didn't find too much on this place. I think really it's just more of a tourist site anymore, but it contains a restaurant and a nightclub, which is kind of interesting. And yeah, it just seems, you know, over the time that the very top portion here has been modified due to fires and natural disasters, and what you see today is the result of those repairs and things of that nature. But a pretty beautiful structure, I think, with an amazing view. I think it was definitely worth the cost to be able to see these beautiful views. Get some more of this inlay real quick before we head out onto the platform out here. You ready? Let's check it out. Got a little netting here. Yep. Figured that wasn't going to disappoint. See forever out here. Let's kind of walk around the 360 real quick, huh? Excuse me. Pardon me?
Çok şey isteyebilir.
A little crowded out here, so you kind of got to take turns winding through. Is what it is, though. Kind of doing a little 360 as we go along. Yeah, this way. Got all kinds of IG models out here thinking they're gonna get a contract off of this. So that was the entirety of the top there. Pretty beautiful views either way, no matter which way you look, I think. What do you think, Rachel?
It's amazing.
Oh, for sure.
It's smoggy,
Yeah.
but it's a beautiful city.
A little bit of wind, or maybe after a little storm, probably be clearer out here, but quite interesting and beautiful either way. All right, you had one more fact you were just telling me about, huh?
So this area right here is known as the Golden Horn, and we learned that Fatih, who we've mentioned in a couple of our videos, Fatih is the conqueror, Sultan Mehmet, and what he did to conquer Istanbul, or Constantinople I should say, because it was walled on all sides except for they expected them to come in from the Bosphorus Strait. But what he did was he brought his ships over by land, actually drug them down the mountain there, dropped them into this Golden Horn and attacked them from behind, and was able to conquer them. And he did all of that when he was, I heard some resources say he was 17 years old, some resources said he was 21 years old. Either way, brilliant strategy.
Right, and this kind of fizzles out and comes to a point right back up there, if I remember looking at the map, huh?
Yeah, it does. Like, right, I mean, you can kind of see a little bit where
Where
it's
it kind
mountainous
of
back
does,
there.
where it's a little hilly there.
Yeah, like that's where the ships would have been dropped in right there.
Nice. Starting our descent here, there's kinds of neat little nooks and stuff, and it's same view, just getting less grand as we go down. But looks like this is kind of like a museum as you go down here. Assuming these are all types of artifacts that have been found, as the different projects around here have unearthed different things. As let's say they built some buildings over there, or some buildings over here, or things of that nature. They've unearthed all kinds of neat things. Kind of go around real quick and give you an idea. Looks like a bunch of oil lamps and things of that nature. There's always oil lamps on excavations. It's like a little, maybe like a needle. Let's see what's for.
Look at, that's glass.
A needle, it is. Nice. Oh, neat.
It's amazing that that's survived from
6.
Byzantine.
Nice perfume bottle.
Yeah, so we're talking what, 500 to 1300, something like that.
Another little nook over here. It's kind of cool. A little,
It's a neat little
nook
private
here,
nook,
yeah.
huh?
It was a little crowded up there for me. I'm sure that the number of people is actually pretty low right now in consideration of the travel restrictions due to the pandemic and things of that nature. I wasn't very fond on being up on that that viewing deck, so we kind of just went up there and they got a real quick view. Too many people up there inconsiderate and more concerned with themselves getting a photo than paying attention to what's going on around them. I digress on the griping, but that's what you'll have to expect. So if you want to go up there, you got to put up with it for a second at least. A bit more of some of these items as we descend another floor. Like I was saying, these must be all from excavations and things of that nature around here. Pretty impressive how full these pots are. I mean, that one was pieced back together, but that one right there looks like it was pretty solid. These big chains over here, what's these guys about? Some solid looking, must have been an anchor chain for an old ship here. Basically talking about how the ships would come in and dock here, I think.
Oh, this chain, it says it was hung across the Golden Horn.
Oh, was this, oh no, this isn't that thing you're telling me where the guy had to like bow for,
No, this is just another chain, but this
pretty impressive,
probably was something to get that across.
right? Neat little corridor here that ascends. This guy's trying to take photos. I ain't got all day though. Pretty tight in here. Gotta bend my head quite a bit.
If you are above 6 feet tall, you cannot ride this ride.
Right? We're a little kind of losing our views as we go. Looks like some more information here, like photos and things of that nature now. And just different imagery. This Ataturk here, I think.
That's him.
This Ataturk doing his thing. Different information. Oh, here's a big photo of him here. This floor must be dedicated to him and his achievements here.
Just to point out how amazing this photo is. He's with women being educated. It's because of him that happened here, and it's amazing.
So I forgot to mention when we were up there, this dude actually built his own wings, and then they say he jumped and sailed across to the Asian side, and it looks like that's what they're showing you here is a little demo of his little flight. It's an old sextant there. Some different astronomical instruments. Never did show him jump. And he got tired of waiting. He didn't ever jump, babe. Let's see. Oh, you have to get these guys. I see. You gotta grip it. See, these people know what's up. He's going for it. Nice. I had no idea. See, if he could probably steer it a little if he moved his arms. Nice. That's kind of neat little thing. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Hard right. It's kind of a fun little interactive thing there. It didn't work because I didn't realize you had to actually put your arms out. I guess it's worth noting there is a little gift shop, you know, naturally exit through the gift shop. So if you wanted to pick something up there, I didn't look at too many things, but some of the stuff wasn't too terribly priced.
Right, some really beautiful pieces.
Yeah, some beautiful pieces. There was a really neat like 3D picture actually too. But we plan on getting a souvenir later on in our journey since we're going to be here for quite a bit longer. Well, that concludes our little tour here of the tower. We're going to kind of just walk around now. If you're curious, we're going to be exploring Turkey for at least a couple more months here. We're going to leave Istanbul in about a week. I've got a few videos already of some of our time here in Istanbul. If you're curious, check out our channel. But thanks for coming along, and stay safe and stay sane.